Hello everybody, we're going to be doing 8 ball from Fortnite. If you guys don't want to see how I did this, you can just time skip over to the timestamp. If you want to learn how I did it, stick around. So here's how we started off. He literally has a ball. It's a circle. We got his shoulders like this. That's where his arm is going to be. This is where his hips are going to be, right down here. His arm is over here. It goes out this way. This way. This goes out this way. About mid-center line here. Out here. And here, like up towards the head. And we're just going to do the basic hand shape right here. This is where his chest is. In the middle, he's off on center there. And then we do this part down here. And we're going to just adjust his hips a little bit. And this part right over here. And that's where his shoulders are. Now, though he's basically just one big ball for a face, it's going to be this way. And he has a chin. And then we're going to have here. And then the giant 8. And then he has like the ear covering over here. And then he has the chin strap here. Now he has the shoulders like this. And then he has a bicep that goes like this. It's flexed. And that's his tricep goes here. And then his forearm goes like this. It's going into the back towards his head, so you gotta just keep track of that about right here. And I do have a tutorial about how to do hands and all these parts, but right now we're just gonna go 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and then you put a line right here for 3, and then 1, you just do that, and then 1 right here, and then that's that, like that. Now goes right here, and you're going to draw through so you can see like in the background, so you make everything's all set, and his shoulders come down like this. I mean, his forearm, silly me, and then it's like that. Now his glove goes like this, and it attaches to his hand like this, and he does have a blade that's going up. Hint that blade right here, and it goes kind of, there's a slight curve, an angle like that, and it goes like that. Just like that, and it wraps around, so it actually curves up. He has like a padding in the back here. It goes around. Keep it sketchy, keep it loose. It helps you out. And or along the collarbone, I guess it protects his collarbone. Same deal over here. And he has like this padding that sticks out just a little bit that protects his ribs. So we outline it here. And the strap around the back right here. Now, this is like a design over here. He has his abs right here. And we're going to actually turn the hips a little bit more. Now, he has a belt up here, starts here, it's resting over the hips. So it goes like this, like that. And he has belt buckle, and belt buckle over here. And keep it loose and chill. Now he has like baggy pants. So what we're going to do is we're going to go out like this, and it's going to, his leg is going to be tucked behind here, kind of like he's bouncing off to the side. Actually, we're going to go like this, a little lower. Actually, I was kind of right the first time, so we're going to go like this, because it's going outward. And his knees are here, and they go like that. Now, his pants are obviously around his legs, they're on his legs, so he has the hips coming out here, and his legs, his left leg goes like this. There's the groin area. It's like cargo pants. And he has this little holster for, it's like just a square with another division, and it's up a little more. And his blade goes like that. Now he has, oh, that works. He has pockets. So he does have a pocket right here. Let me just erase this over here so that everybody can see. And then he has like a part of his pocket over here. How many times can I say pocket? Pocket, pocket, pocket. So it sticks out. And so kind of goes like this. And then his legs are kind of down here. We're not going to be doing that much of his bottom legs, like his lower half. Now, I'm realizing this as I'm looking at the reference again. His shoulder goes like this. He's a little more bulky. I mean, he's not oversized like the Hulk or something, but he's a little more square. So, let's erase it right here. There we go. So that was the illusion because it was his arm going this way, so it seemed kind of shorter than it really was, or skinnier, I should say. There's a division over here, and he has his patch. It's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now there's a design that goes around like this. It goes along. It's a little more shiny. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over so that I can see how much I messed this up. So I actually encourage you guys to do this as well. Just hold it up, hold the ink, the picture side, just hold the pencil side up towards the light source, and then you can see where you, oh, so I kind of, alright, well it's not too bad. So I'm going to fix it up here for time's sake. I'm just going to do this. Now what you guys can do on your end is flip it back over. Now his back over here needs to be elongated a bit because there's a huge back muscle over here. The back is actually very bulky if you look at it. So I'm just widening this a bit and thinning up his legs because they are baggy pants, but they're not like, super thick. And got a triangle here, line, and then it's a square with some designs here. Now we're all just mapping this out. It's not like it's going to be 100% done in this picture, but I'm just giving you a good idea of what to look out for. Now we got the ball up here. It's all shiny. When I first looked at this picture, when I first looked, yeah, when I first looked at the picture, I thought that it was just a perfect circle, but obviously it's not. But what I am going to do is make it larger because his head actually fits in the ball. You gotta think of it that way. His head is not the ball, his head fits inside it. Helmets are over the head, so you gotta keep in mind that it's not just the helmet itself. And I'm actually gonna move this up a little bit. This is why we sketch and we make sure that we get everything else all set and lined up before we commit to any type of final line work. So you got to keep it light, keep it uh, speedy. I wouldn't say speedy, but you got to just not press down so hard and just let it flow. Alright, and so I am just doing like this little, uh, I guess, holster over here. So I'll just lighten that up for you guys just to see. Let me see, I'll do this too. Could just do darker pencils as well, but I do that. Usually when I do like commissions and stuff, I use a couple extra pencils or I use a special eraser, a special rubber eraser. A good rubber eraser, not the type you get on like #2 pencils. There we go. Some artists use a kneaded eraser. You don't really need to do that. And so we got just draw through over here so we know where the leg is. And now we're going to draw his boot. Now again, his foot is inside. It's not just the boot. So you do a line like this, and a line that goes down like this. Goes up and around, and it's like that. And there's little designs on his shoes like this. Okay, so now that we got that mapped out, let me see. There is little details in here that you guys can look out for. Now I'm going to start zooming in and such so everybody can get a nice idea. Goes like this, goes around, just creating more detail now. Now this is in the shadow, so you're not really going to see everything. So let's just hint at the uh, strings by just doing X's for now. And these are combat boots, so there's little markings right in here. Yeah, little triangles. This. Just keep it loose, keep it flowing. Try to make it as separate, well, not separate, as equal as possible. Now we got this thing over here. We're just hitting up details. We got 2 circles right here. And it's a separate line. Hey, it looks like a little smiley. Look at that. And there's actually a holster strap that goes like this that I missed before. This is Bobby Zoom In. this, and there's a fastener. Now what you do is you just do that square like that, and like this. It's like an H. Sometimes what you do is you don't think about the positive spaces, like the actual lines. Sometimes what you do is you think about the negative spaces. That's the stuff in between the forms or the actual lines that you're drawing. So you learn that in graphic design, things like that, and you learn that in comic industry. It's just something that everybody needs to pay attention to. And sometimes it makes it easier for you to focus on what not to draw. And then naturally you find out what to draw. Alright. And then you got a circle like that. And he has a line down here. Okay. So like I said, I'm going to be going in and doing all these details on my own at some point. Now we got this. Just organizing the line work on the straps. Alright. And then we're going to do this over here. This is where the pants, it's where the belt goes beneath, just to hold the belt. Simple as that. It wraps around his body like this. Now we're looking out for any other type of little designs that we need to keep track of. There's a thing down here in the middle. It goes like this. And his armor, or his padding, isn't exactly separate. It goes out like this. It's still attached to his body, on top of his body. See? Like that. And then he has the straps that go here, here, and like this. And another strap. Actually, excuse me, it's just one big giant strap. So we go like this. That was what's confusing. There's a line right here, and it goes around like this. You see that? Like this. And the shoulder has something that goes like this. And up here on the glove, it's like a slight little design like this. And I think I'm almost ready to just tear into this myself and see what you guys can come up with. I think that's it. I think that's all the little details that I have to keep in mind, that we all got to keep in mind. And so I'm going to take care of this anyways. Stick around, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this part of the video. And if you skipped over it, welcome back.
enjoyed it, please click like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. Click that bell, by the way. I'm going to be coming out with some more cool stuff. Until then, I'll see you later.